Hey guys, welcome back here. This is a garden update here we got going on here, guys. Not really garden update, just of a garden itself update, as you can want to say. Last year, if you guys saw the previous videos of last year, basically what this was a garden with no raised bed, which was basically like 3 or 4 or even 5 rows that were just basically on top of cut down grass. But this year I wanted a better garden, more space, better for the plants, for the rooting system. They can enjoy life. So here we go. Right now we are end of April, almost in the beginning of May. The weather's nice, 85 outside, real sunny. There's a little wind to it, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Real nice cooling wind. And basically, I built this a couple days ago by myself here. What we got is you could use those blocks of wood that you just stack. You could do that, but for me, I found it easier just basically by taking this. It's not a 2x4. It's like a 2x4, but just wider. It's about 6 inches maybe. It's basically a big triangle. And I'll talk about the plants in a second here. A big triangle with, you want to say, like a splitter right in the middle. And then here we got continuing on to the end of the garden. These are 2x4s. Basically, what I'm gonna do is you're gonna say, hey, well that's too shallow. I'm gonna take another 2x4 and just stack it right on top of it, nail it, and then add more dirt. This section right here is not ready yet. It needs more dirt, and I'll be doing this when I have time. Here, around the garden, I also have stakes just to keep everything nice and firm together, so the 2x4 won't come out or something like that. Next year, I might even do it this year. I'm gonna extend my garden all the way to that aluminum piece down there where the white fencing ends. Put like a watermelon or something back there. Or I might just put a compost pile. That sounds better to me. Just get a garbage can, cut a hole at the bottom, and just start piling all my dead stuff in there. Basically what we got here is, what I did is I didn't plant everything outside, guys, because I think it's too early. I'm doing a test right now, just to see if everything survives at the end of April and beginning of May. It should. I'm expecting it, and I hope it does, and I think 95% it will. Basically here what we got is like a T form. It's not a T, but it's something like T. It smells really good. This will become like a bush. The way you eat this or harvest it is basically just cutting the side shoots out and just going inside, putting a pot of water on the stove or on your stove, you can say again, and then just putting this shrimp right in there. You boil it with some water, and it becomes like tea almost. It's real nice. It's like tasty. You can put some sugar or some honey in it. It's real nice. Here, this is what we got. There's some beefsteak tomatoes. So there we got flowers. That's good. These are all from inside. All seed started. Beefsteak tomato. These are different beefsteaks. It's a variety. Can't remember what this is called, but it's a beefsteak. Here we got some cilantro. Real nice. The way you eat this is just cut it, put it in your stew, or just eat it right now. Perfect. It tastes real nice and sweet. Here we got another beefsteak tomato, different variety. These two are different, but they're both beefsteak. Here we got some dill. Again, you can just eat it right off the plant, or you can just put it in your stew or wherever you're cooking. Give some flavor. Real tasty here. This is some Greek oregano. It's actually from Greece. The seeds were there. when I went there, got some seeds, and they're doing excellent. This is just a rose. I like to put roses at the end of my garden. This is out of the raised bed, of course. The reason I do that, when I plant pole beans or green beans or bush beans, whatever you want to call it, the roses attract bees, and the more bees you have, the better. Because they'll pollinate your green bean flowers, and then eventually turn into green beans. Have a good day. This is a green bell pepper. Just planted. It'll do good. Hope so. Here's a green oregano. This is the bigger bush here. Down there are just parts of it. I just cut branches out. I have the soil and just plant them in different spots. Put them in pots. Put them inside for the winter. So it's doing wonderful. And then this is the end of my garden. And then it goes down here. It's halfway. Let's talk about on the other side of the garden here. Basically, what we got here are my cucumber plants. This is a watermelon right here. The reason I put the watermelon here is there's a fence right here. You can climb right on top of it. Same with the cucumbers. You can see them going down the row. See them? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're just gonna go right on top of the fence here. So the soil that I used is organic choice gardening soil. It's good for herbs, flowers, fruits, vegetables. Natural organic compost. It also has a little bit, 5% of the bag is rock, minerals, dust, or you want to call it, just basically rock dust. It gives just gives the soil better quality, rich soil. That's what you want. With the rock dust, gives natural minerals to your to the garden. So the garden's not even 5% filled. I'm just doing like a little experiment. So far, everything's doing wonderful. I'm really pleased. My cucumbers having a little bit of trouble. I just planted these today. The leaves were kind of down. I guess they're in shock. But these should come back. So this is right by a lake, but the lake's like a reserve. When it rains too much, it fills up. So that's not a problem here. But this is the garden, guys. I mean, real big garden here. We're talking about 80 square feet here. Right there on the side is the cage. Here, I'll make another video about putting the fence up for the rabbits. We got some rabbits problem here. It'll be good for hunting, killing them rabbits, eating them. They're good. So I don't have to put a fence here. Make another video about that. And this is it, guys. I'll make a garden update. So please join us next time right here on Survival 101. Thanks.